Yeah! Hello, and here is the Loki. Hi, Loki. Oh, always stand in the worst spot with your paw. Hello! Happy New Year. Happy New Tim. I'm doing well. How are you guys doing? Welcome back to the stream. Off. Good boy. Last night we had a dumb happen where I made a, let's call it a fatal mistake in the game. And before punishment was dealt out for said fatal mistake, I had accidentally saved. So I had to, I had to start over to get the game back to the point that we were at so that we can continue today. I did that. So, yay! As far as the stream's concerned, everything is on point. And I just spent a couple hours off stream just speedrunning Ace Attorney and what I've done so far. So that was fun. So if you're wondering why we're still on case 3, it's because that's how it ended. Yeah. Oh, Tim, you said BRB yesterday after saying something like you enjoyed the counter, or it was an awesome counter or something. I wanted to say thank you. I spent a lot of time on that yesterday. Like, I made the countdown timer myself from scratch, so I appreciate it. Well, not from scratch. I'm using a program, but like the design of it from scratch. But anyway, yeah, without further ado, let's get started on this case because we spent enough time on this goddamn case. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. All right, I'm gonna make sure the music isn't competing, but I still want it running in the background. Woo! Makes you want to yell Happy New Year each time it hits 0? Hell yes. Well, I didn't want it to be the same boring countdown timer. I wanted it to have some flavor. I wanted it to still sort of fit with the theme and the colors and everything. So, like, you know, I wanted it to be perfect. We'll just blame my perfectionism. Sometimes it has good results. Other times it just gets in the way. All right, so she is getting nervous. Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Oh, right. I forgot what was going on. Right, we have to figure out her motive. I was confused because I couldn't think of a motive yesterday either. How would she have killed the victim? Is there a reason that is unclear to this court? Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? I don't know how to prove it. What's in here? Okay, this is my badge, so clearly nothing to do with anything. I don't know if I played Walking Dead again today, snuck into the house, got shot. Fair enough. Oh, wait, are you playing Saints and Sinners on VR? Is that The Walking Dead that you're playing? Oh, shit! How are you liking it so far? I tried it. I didn't get very far. I tried it. After about 20 minutes in the game, I get headaches, like my eyes start to hurt. And I'm not entirely sure what it is they're doing on the technical side of that game, but I don't get nausea or anything, but I get pain and headache. So I don't know. Say we all blame an old bag. I don't think it's old bag. I think it's very clear that it's the producer here. But I don't know how to prove motive. That's just time of death. That's him dragging a leg. That's a map. That's a broken weapon. That's just the Cuphead monkey head thing. Okay, so photos of every victory scene in every battle the Steel Samurai has won. That would be why Hammer's frustrated, but that wouldn't be why she is frustrated. So that would be motive for him, but not motive for her. Actually, that's an interesting thought. Maybe she was defending herself. Hold on. I'm gonna walk through a couple scenarios in my head here. So either he no, not a hint yet. Let me work through this in my head, and then if I hit a wall and I just have no idea, then I'll ask for a hint. But I appreciate the offer. So in my head, I'm thinking that so she told him to yeah, there's no reason why she would want to do this. There's literally none. But there is reason for him. He was being blackmailed by her. So why wouldn't she just continue to blackmail him? Why would she want him dead? She's losing leverage and cheap labor in exchange for bigger profits through exploiting him through blackmail. But he, on the other hand, he was reduced to being a villain because because of the blackmail, because of the accidental death. So if this here and this kind of thing and all the times that he keeps winning and he was just tired of being like a loser, despite the fact I think playing a villain would be really fun. If he got tired of that, I could see why he would confront her. And then if he said, I'm not caring anymore, that would be her motive to kill. If he said, I'm out, I'm done, I don't care anymore, and then she's like, oh God, if he says something, I was right there with the death and I covered it up. I obstructed justice, so maybe I'm gonna go down too. That there is motive to kill him. But I don't have anything other than this picture. But I can't directly tie that without the additional explanation. Whereas if we assume he's acting on his own, then him confronting her and her accidentally killing him, defending herself, that makes sense. And I feel like this could prove his motive. The only thing is I don't understand why he grabbed the samurai costume then. Why was drugging Will Powers necessary? He could have just confronted her. He wouldn't have needed the samurai costume. That doesn't make any sense to me. What would be the need to feign the limp on camera? I don't know. I feel like I'm hitting two separate walls here. I'm gonna try this one and then I'm gonna try this one. Actually, hold on. I can't try this one. Because the question is, can I prove she had a motive? I can't prove his motive, so that doesn't make any fucking sense. So it's that or nothing, and that is very loose. I'm gonna say I can't prove it. I think. I hope that doesn't mean I'm giving up. Because if I say I can't prove it, then perhaps we can make a claim of it was an accidental death due to defense. Oh, well, Maya didn't like that, so I fucked up. Okay. Nick, no! Saying you can't prove it now would be admitting defeat. She'll get away! But what proof could I possibly have? I don't care if it's impossible. You still have to fight this one. Well, fuck. Okay. I have proof and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. All right, so I can't do the defense thing. Got it. I guess this is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? Oh God, did that actually work? Ooh, I honestly didn't think that was gonna work. 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Thanks, Tim! I almost said thanks, Nick. Ha ha! Tim! So not Tim is Nick. We have solved the not Tim puzzle! Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. Oh, right! Edgeworth is helping me, for whatever fucking reason. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez and not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? God damn it! Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. God damn it! none of this makes any sense. I don't have any offensive motive, just defensive motive. At least not that I recognize. You could just be blind and dumb. Not ready to say no yet. But if I say no, maybe Maya will push me back in the right direction. I hate being a perfectionist. Jesus Christ. Alright! You give it up. Oh god, I almost don't want to read this. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez does was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? I think that means I'm on the right track. It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Why was that necessary, though? Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking it was Mr. Oh! No shit, duh. Right. I was assuming the point of the confrontation was to get out from under her thumb, but he planned on killing her from the beginning. That's why he stole the costume. I assumed that he was just saying, I'm done, and then she's like, no, you're not, and then he went for the kill. But he was intending to kill her anyway, which is why I needed the costume. Okay, that makes more sense. I was adding an extra step that wasn't there. Oh. I feel better now. It didn't make any fucking sense to me, and now it does. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Dee Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Oh, she broke her pipe. It's okay. Smoking will get you killed anyway. So, you did do it, didn't you? Look at that. We saved her life. Yes, I am guilty. It was me. She learned a way to quit. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss Vasquez. What? What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No! No! How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No! Please, please don't die. Please. She did. She looked pissed. And now she looks at peace. Congratulations, Mr. White. Right. I lose. Again. Mr. Edgeworth. Where's Dee Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Edgeworth, I don't think you're one to talk given your history there. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant Mr. Will Powers not Guilty. 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 That is all. This court is adjourned. Are we ever gonna have a case where I don't have to prove someone else is guilty in order to defend my client? Like, can we ever just prove he's not guilty or cast reasonable doubt? Do we always have to be like, well, it wasn't him because it was him? Like, can we ever just, not him, we still have to find him? Like, oh. The last chapter of the second game had you on the edge of your seat, you say? I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. But to think he had tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright? Yeah, I'm also like, huh? We just went over the why. Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Was he not in the courtroom? What? Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... Take that! Sorry? What does that mean? What does that mean? Nick, you know that problem of yours? That problem where you present evidence that makes no sense? You're doing it. Oh. Alright, so the book, apparently. Oh, I guess we're just moving on. Congratulations, WP! Oh. Oh! Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Is something wrong? No! Of course not. Ah! Nick! Edgeworth! This is your favorite chapter of the game? Or the one coming up? Okay, okay. Hold on a second. All right, there we go. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. That's okay, I hate small talk. Let's do big talk. I like deep talk. Let's have a conversation. Edgeworth, what motivates you? Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? What the fuck I care about gloating? Like, honestly, like, what do I give a shit about gloating? All that does is serve to make the other person feel bad. I can celebrate my win without stepping on the other person. Like, no. No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar! Right. I must say I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. I feel like they hinted at this in one of the other chapters. What's... Tell Dave Edgeworth's secret? Not yet. My favorite time of the day? You know, I'm a bit of a night owl, so I'm gonna have to say, I don't know that I have a favorite. You know what? I don't necessarily have a favorite time of the day. It's just always my favorite time when I'm with, like, my favorite people and the people that I care about. But if I'm choosing a me time of day, probably at night. Hell yeah! Night Owls unite! Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Oh, because feelings are so bad. That is part of maturing, Edgeworth. Just a funny character secret. Knight is pretty so pretty in pitch black areas, the Milky Way band. Yes, I see what you're saying. Agreed, without the light pollution. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me. No, hold on. If he thinks they get in his way, that means he's recognizing that the way he's trying to go is a bad way to go. That's not a bad thing. That's course correction. Why would you want to continue to go down the wrong path? If you're realizing that, oh shit, this isn't the way to go, you should want to correct your course. Why would you want to be wrong any longer than you had to be? Like, if someone can convince you that you're wrong, like using good reasons, of course, then they've done you a favor. I never understand being married to, like, the pathway or being married to, like, a certain conclusion. Jesus. Listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Listen here, you little shit, then stop fucking being a prosecution. Mr. Wright, was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if? I'm guessing this was either a high school friend or a university friend. I'm guessing. They're rivals! Rivals! Right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth? Alright, Dave, I request you play a game that gives you a migraine 20 minutes in. Oh, I see, Tim. I see your request there. I will take it into consideration. Not friends according to the... What? I honestly, though, I would love to play that game. It's just the headache thing. So I'll have to figure out something around that or do shorter streams or something. But I would love to do that. I also have to figure out how to smooth out streaming with the VR side of things. Because last time I tried that, it didn't go so pretty. There's a night mode? Wait, what? I don't know that it's brightness, but maybe it is? I don't know. I've noticed that like a couple of games. Specifically, Boneworks does that to my brain box, and Saints and Sinners does that to my brain box, but other games don't, and it's weird. I don't know why. Anyway. And so the curtain closed on another trial where it reduces the blue light. Oh! Oh, I would love that. Where do you find night mode? Is that in individual games or is that on the VR system itself? For the record, I have a Valve Index. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Pink Princess! Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're going to watch it with me, right? I'll admit I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. All right. Finally, we have ended this fucking case. All right. Steam supporter? Yeah, I enjoy Steam, but that's not why. I used to have the Oculus Rift, but I had the CV1. not the Rift S, the one before it. And my cat chewed the cables and it stopped working. And they had moved on to the Rift S, and since that cable was proprietary and they didn't make it anymore, I had no way of ever using the Oculus Rift again. So I did a Geek Squad claim on it, got my money back, and put the money towards the Valve Index because by that point the Valve Index was out and I wanted to upgrade, so to speak. And so I did. And it's been a lot of fun. And so I just use, but on the Oculus system, you can still import and play Steam games. And on the Steam system, you can use something. Hold on. Play Oculus games. Oh. I don't remember. But it was something like that, and that allows me to play Oculus games on the Valve Index. Although, if I'm being honest, due to the inconvenience of constantly setting it up and taking it down, I rarely play the VR. So I kind of have thought about going with the Quest 2, the Oculus Quest 2. But I don't know. Sometimes I wish I had, and sometimes I wish I hadn't. Like, if I had the wireless version, I would play it a lot more because it would just be convenient. I could just pick it up and go. So, I don't know. But the other thing is, I don't know if I can stream the Quest 2. Since it's wireless, is that streamable? I don't actually know. Get ready, Dave, for one of the best cases. All right, I'm excited. Let's do it. Save your progress. Fuck yeah. And now I have 2 saves because I learned my lesson. Yeah, check into that. The other thing I want to know is, can I mod Beat Saber if I get a Quest 2? Because I want mods. I want to be able to do custom songs. Because Beat Saber is my favorite VR game. Like, point blank period. Oh shit, this is going on its own. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas. Oh shit! And then Jason Voorhees rose out of the lake later. What? Edgeworth? I thought he said he didn't want to see my face again. Now he's gonna go ahead and get himself involved in another trial? Silly Edgeworth. Oh yeah, I can't stream Beat Saber, which makes me incredibly fucking sad because I really want to. DMCA bullshit. The music industry is so stupid with the DMCA thing. They are literally costing themselves money by doing that. They're just dumb. They're just massively, massively dumb. But they've always been like fucking 15 years behind people. Record labels are just so fucking stupid. There's a reason why I stopped being involved in the music industry. Fucking frustrating. Hey, Nick! Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick! Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Who wants to stand under a freezing waterfall? The fuck? Give me a hot tub. I don't want that shit. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. Ooh, shower. Dude, like, I think the shower is my favorite part of the house. Like, it's so calming, and I get to, like, just think without any pressures, and it's just freeing as fuck. I love a hot shower. I don't know about any falls, per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea! Link Tunes! Wait, who said shower? Someone said shower. Tim! Well called. So much for rushing spring waters. I thought that too. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake, Nessie, proved to be a hoax, locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Sounds like every religion ever thinking that their religion is a special exception to all the other ones that are clearly made up. Yawn. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick? The water pressure's kind of low in that shower. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, no, like, how did you not think of that? You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Holy shit. If she agrees to this, she will go airborne and she will be injured. Good idea, Nick. Oh God, no. Apparently Fade-Blood is in no aid to detecting sarcasm. Go to another house and ask to use the shower? Oh God. Public indecency. Well, it's only public indecency if she strips down. Technically, she can ask to be hosed down fully clothed. It's just, yeah, that's torture. Like you don't want to be sprayed with a fire hose. Just no. Like Jesus Christ. That's something that this country used to do to like black people pre-civil rights. Like it was just that, like that is a horrible thing to do to a human being. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder. Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. Maybe it was Gordy! I mean, are the clans translucid? Well, some clothes are, some clothes aren't. Don't wear white. It just... or translucent see-through clothes. Maybe wear darker stuff, or layers, or I don't know. I'm sure her robe is, as long as the robe doesn't come apart, which, you know. Good news, Dave. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. He's fucking 24? He looks older than I am. What the hell? God damn! Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Looks like you can stream on Twitch and YouTube and Facebook on Quest 2. Fuck yeah! All right, that's good to know. That's good to know. Do you know, do I have to connect it to the computer or is it native on the device itself? Are you able to tell? Because if it's native on the device itself, that could be really useful, as long as I can still view the chat. Because I don't ever want to ignore the chat. Like, I want this to be an interactive experience, like an engaging thing, right? Like, this is basically a theatrical setting in which we have audience interaction. Why would I not want to ham that up? I appreciate you guys. Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yipes! Maya! The fireman yelled at me when I called. I can't believe she called the fireman. Oh, yeah. I know I can stream on Facebook. I've done it a few times, and it has chat at that useless part of the screen. Look down, and there's the chat. Okay, well, fuck. I'm gonna look into this then. Thank you for letting me know, Tim. I appreciate you. I thank you for being such a awesome resource to look up things that I don't have the mental energy for. I really do appreciate that. Customizable to chat or how many people are watching or both. Ace. Okay. We've got bigger problems to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Who? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. He said he never wanted to see my face again. He said he never wanted to see my face again. Wouldn't that mean he wouldn't want me to defend him? I feel like his pride is gonna be hurt. And I think pride is a stupid reason to go down for murder. But okay. Well, what should we do? What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene. You're right. We need more information. Save aimlessness and confusion for later. Well, got any good ideas? Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath a waterfall. I mean, to be fair, I feel like I do my best thinking when I'm in the shower, so I can see it. Waterfall's just a lot of pressure, especially when it's cold. Jesus. What if he said that because he's scared? Scared of what, though? It was just after a trial. He's just scared of his feelings. This is where it excuse me. This is where it happened? Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey! Isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir, nothing. Idiot, the trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. You're a great resource for research. Genuinely. Recruit. Ah! Hey, you're that hairy guy, Hairy Butts. I thought we covered this already. Right, Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it! He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Simple, he admires Edgeworth. And he doesn't want Edgeworth to be guilty. But this is the weird thing. So, the other cops said, we haven't found any clues. And then they were like, so we know it's Edgeworth. You don't go from, well, we don't have any evidence, therefore it's this person over there. That's not how evidence and logic and reason works. You don't get to say, I don't know, therefore that. Like, it's, God. That's fucking, He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. You like Edgeworth only because he looks fancy. Gumshoe's protecting Edgeworth's name. Yeah, but like that logic, I don't know, therefore Edgeworth, is the same thing as like I'm sorry that I keep coming back to this, but this is a really good example to like cut critical thinking skills against. It's just like the religion thing. I don't know. There's no evidence for or against. I don't know. Therefore God did it. Or I don't know how the world got here. Therefore, like, no, that's just not how logic works. That's not how evidence works. Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow. Okay, Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Clouds lawyer. Head in the... Huh? Never mind. I'll tell you. No, the insult was very unnecessary. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were 2 men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. There we go. Had to change something up. There we go. Don't want to get DMCA'd. I don't even know what the hell was playing. You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Well, that's equally unreasonable. Right. Who cares what the witness says? I care. Really believe in him, don't you, detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously. Oh no! After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, detective. At least you. Do you know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney in tomorrow's trial? He hasn't gotten it yet. What? The trial is tomorrow, isn't it? Well, I don't know the whole story, but apparently no one he's been talking to will take his case. Why not? Oh! Oh, shit. I'm guessing because of the whole I go to any lengths to get a guilty verdict, even fabricating evidence. I bet that's why. He's burnt all his bridges. Oops, didn't do that. Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he'd ask you to defend him. Unfortunately not. Well, pal, then you got a job to do. Help out Mr. Edgeworth. Prove that badge you wear isn't just some fancy piece of metal. I've already proven that, you bastard. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney. How about the fact that I have taken apart your testimonies and beaten you in court myself? Maybe that's proof I'm an attorney. You know, just saying. Who was this witness? Sorry, pal, that's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep, it was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. He doesn't have really strong arguments. Right, he's working backwards from his conclusion. He's already decided what he wants to believe, and now he's working backwards from that, which is a shit way of logicking, right? Like, you don't want to be like, you don't want to have a conclusion and then find excuses to dismiss evidence against it, and you don't want to just evidence shop for things that only support you, right? Like, that's confirmation bias. At the same time, you do want to be like, based on evidence, must I believe this or must I not? Like, that kind of thing. Like, you want to work towards your conclusion, not work backwards from your conclusion. You know, Tim, earlier you said Happy New Year on the countdown. You were only like a week off. Apparently it's fucking Christmas. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know. My toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. Anything in the oh, can't even search the garbage. Sign says Gordon Lake National Park. The place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. Okay, well, that's fucking everything. Let's go talk to Edgeworth. I'm sure this will be interesting. This is really interesting as a premise. I kind of like this. Defending your rival. This is an interesting turn of events. I'm curious how this goes. You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. Ah! Hey, Edgeworth, come back! He just ran without saying a word. What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh! Laugh! Make a lot of assumptions about what you think I'm about. That is projection, my dear sir. That means that's what you would do. So you're assuming I would do the same. Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad. Or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Oh god, no, don't present. Talk. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh! We're gonna help you, that's what! Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! To be fair, I've beaten you every single one of those trials. Novice or not. Sure, you got lucky and won all 3. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick. Nick! He's insulting you. Nick! Why am I always the one who has to get angry? I'm fairly certain. I feel like Maya has ADHD. Or maybe BPD. That could also be. The murder took place at Gord Lake, correct? Yes. Late last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices and the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really... Gordy. Huh? He wanted to see Gordy. He was effectively looking to find the Loch Ness Monster. I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Because he's embarrassed. Maybe if I prove to him I'm a bona fide lawyer. Take that! Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth, let me defend you. Oh shit, I was actually supposed to do that. Ha! Ha ha! Good one, right? But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind-the-ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. So take my help! What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lacked confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. You're not asking, I'm offering. Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Because pride. Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick. Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate somewhere else. But, Nick. Well, guess who's inside again? Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah. He's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, over and over. Nick? I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. Briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh. Sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me about before I head back? Yeah, let's get the autopsy. Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry. They haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Ah, right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. All right, directions from the... Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right. Now let's get into investigating. Gourd Lake Public Beach. Wowzers! This is Gourd Lake? Yep. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though. Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand. Samurai dogs? I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know? Nope. Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh. Well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way! I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape. Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence. Oh, okay. The fuck is a gourd? Hold on. Is a gourd just a fancy name for an hourglass? Or is a gourd shaped like an hourglass? Oh, it's a fucking fruit. Okay. Okay. Press minus. Why would I press minus? Oh. Okay. I did the thing. The trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. What's this? Someone left some poppers here. You know, you pull the string and it goes pop! Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Happy New Year's, Tim! Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Was it that obvious? Yeah, let's fucking take them. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Hey, Marvin, how you doing? Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket. Hot pocket. Popper pocket. There we go. Ah. All right. Hot dog stand. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. Banner reads, Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Is that it? Is that everything fucking here? Oh, sign. Hello. Huh. I almost didn't see that signpost. I actually did almost not see that signpost. Left, boat docks. Right, exit. Hey, Mandy. How are you? Welcome. Welcome, both of you, Marvin and Mandy. Oh, man. There's a couple places to go here. Sword Lake Woods. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got guts camping at the scene of a murder. Hey, Nick! If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. Alright, let's take a look at shit. So there's a sign that says no camping right next to the campsite. Funny place to pitch your tent. Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire? I don't think they have signs like that. Oh. Amazing. Hell yeah, I'm glad to hear you're good. The trees grow quite thick here. Thick trees, giggity. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Yeah, who goes camping at Christmas? At least have like a RV or something. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. Can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Hey, Nick! What? Don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum? They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum then? I'm not having this conversation. Yeah, that seems like a fucking weird-ass conversation. Agreed. Hold on, am I missing anything? Yeah, the trees, yeah, the look of the trees is kind of eerie for the circumstances here, for sure. Nick? What is this place? A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either. Boats. I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial is finished? Hey, good idea! You bet! A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'll find any helpful clues in there. There are some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder? Yeah. Huh. I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. What am I missing? There's no one to talk to at any of these places. Guess we're going to the police station. Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here. Something wrong, miss? Turning yourself in? Okay, what did you do? Shoplifting, larceny, public indecency? No! None of those things! We're looking for Detective Gumshoe. Is he around? Gumshoe? Oh yeah, he's in a meeting right now. I don't think he'll be out anytime soon. Okay, we'll come back. You do that. Oh, and go straight home and stay out of trouble. No more shoplifting, you got that? What the fuck? Do I look like a criminal or something? Let's examine the police station. This must be the chief of detectives around here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Gord Lake? Gordy cited? I don't believe it! Shouldn't you be reading something more important? I'm gonna love the prosecutor, you say. I'm curious who this prosecutor is gonna be then. These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I'd expect. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. I'm guessing, so with Edgeworth being relatively calm, okay, so the first tutorial one was just super nervous and inept. Edgeworth is really cool, calm, collected, and confident, and also really cheeky in the fact that he's willing to fabricate evidence and cheat. So this next prosecutor, I'm going to guess, is probably going to be a lot more eccentric and also a lot more intelligent. I'm guessing there's going to be like a relentless aggression there. And, yeah, just constantly keeping the pressure on. That's my prediction for this next prosecutor. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Mama could see. You know she'd be crying. A break and spit it out, you low-life scumbag. He must be doing image training for interrogations. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that no, that's a different type of image training. Never mind. I was gonna say like FACS, facial action coding system, or micro expressions. I've actually done like that training. A poster of a female police officer from the creator of it himself. Which was... Why am I blanking on his name? Who was it? Hold on. I'll know the name when I see it. I thought it was like Paul something. This is gonna bug me now. Yay, Roomba Brain! Paul Ekman! Yes, it is! Knew it was like Paul E or something. Yeah. I did the Paul Ekman course on that. Fascinating. It was a lot of fun. I was already like somewhat decent at it because I had been a mentalist for like fucking ever prior to doing that. But yeah. So that's the thing. If you want to learn to read people, the Paul Ekman course in microexpressions and facts is a nice science to study. Wait, no. That's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. For the record, that's a paid course, so. Okay, so I guess I'll give another once over here. If there's any people around. Oh, wait, this was one of those things where I could slide? Ah! This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool, let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick! Huh. Nick! Would you stop that? Maybe it's broken? Don't kick it! Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. Well, what then? These things? The party poppers? Well, it responded. You know, if it responds to the party pop, the like pop of the party pop, that probably means it responded to a gunshot, which means it probably got pictures of murder if it was facing the right part of the lake that the boat was on. Yeah! Hey, you! Get your hands off of that! What in the Sam Hill? Look what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film. What? Sorry. Sorry's nice, but it don't pay my bills. You know how much a roll of that film costs? I'll pay you back. What were y'all thinking setting up a party popper in a place like this? Well, what? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I say, those Southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl, that why, they must be so dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb don't mean we all are. Nick, help! And who are you now, her chaperone? Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of friends? Just figure out what y'all are gonna say and say it for bejesus's sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's drawls than listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy, I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it! Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. Well, that's, character. What? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll. Sorry. That didn't work. Wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. What? Can't you see? Okay, so, all right. Yep. So that's just a response. I suppose I can show her my goddamn badge. What else? This is my badge. Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. Cause I'll have y'all know, I'm a fighter and I wrestled meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. Murder? Sounds cool. Oh my God. That's not how you respond to this. What? Someone died? Awesome. Holy shit. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You too, y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yank for you if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta Hart, but you can call me Lotta. Is everybody's name in this entire game a pun? Like every single person. Oh, Tim, that is a lot of hair. I'm here I almost said photographing. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you. Damn it, stop hitting that button. Oh, that's why. Oh, yeah. When was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so, Christmas Eve. A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure, though. Can we just ask about the camera roll and see if it took a picture in response to the gunshot? That seems kinda important and kinda obvious. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. So, what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Y'all don't really want to know that, do you? Actually, I'm a research student at County U, right in the heart of the heartland. Wow, neat! Nick, she's a research student at a university, Country U. So I hear. So, when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you God damn it, I did it again! What are you photographing? Didn't I tell y'all that already? Meteors! Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars? I'm kind of curious about that. If they're photographing meteors, why is it responding to sound? Is she looking for meteors that are crashing nearby? Like, what the hell? Am I missing something really obvious there? That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German made. A genuine Solingen. Isn't that where they make knives? So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? The camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera? Neat! Lotta's camera added to the court record. And, like, this camera is rigged to respond to noise, but it only responds to loud noises, like a party popper or a gunshot. Jesus Christ, everybody is fucking stupid in this game. Okay. Well, that gave me no info-fucking-mation. Nothing's popped up over here. Okay. I just wanted to make sure Gumshoe hasn't returned. Oh god, nothing here either. Huh. So that's fascinating. There's something for me to see that I haven't seen yet? I wonder how they found out I'm in the house in The Walking Dead. It might be me shooting someone. Yes, I'm gonna guess it was the gunshot noise that alerted them to you being in the house. That makes lots of sense to me. I don't get it. I don't get it. There's nothing more to examine. This is the only person I can fucking talk to. Lotta? Yeah? So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises. Oh, good. This is how I asked. Yup. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper, but louder? I guess it would. Your camera. Didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey! Y'all are pretty bright. Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. Oh, I'm sorry. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked them once. I don't remember if there was anything on them, though. But what if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? It's so... She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Okay. Which means go where? Let's try the boat shop. Still no. Well, maybe I can give news to Edgeworth. Apparently not. So, Gumshoe? He out of his meeting? He's out of his meeting, I think. Maybe I should use an axe to make noise to make one person detect I'm inside, making me able to stab a person with a screwdriver. Sorry, I don't use knives. Yeah, you could do that. That sounds fair enough. Oh, sorry, my leg hurts. Or axes. Yeah, you could use an axe. Guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe. We just finished the meeting. For better or for worse, I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No. Still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. So how did the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So they think Mr. Edgeworth did it? Well, the trial's starting tomorrow, as scheduled. I see. You know, there's something about a cop looking out for another cop / prosecutor that just seems like there's something inherently obviously wrong with that scenario. Fuck the evidence. Why can't they just see that they're just innocent because I said so? They're innocent because they're innocent. No, bad. Stop that. Ugh. Get Loki to help. I don't know that Loki can help with this. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I'd think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. There it is! Right there! We trust each other, and that's how it works. A working relationship? See, oh god, I got something in my eye. Ah, there we go. See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. Yeah. Productivity, not caring if you get the right person, just getting guilty for the sake of guilty. You're a bitch. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Bullet shot to the heart. Time of death? Did that say time of death 24th or 25th? Sometime on the 24th or 25th? That's very non-specific. Is that because it was around midnight, or is that because it was just sloppy? Thank you. Nick, can you show me that photo of the victim? That face. Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. He's not in the profile record. I don't know who that is. All right, time to see Edgeworth. Time to not see Edgeworth. Okay. Is this our time to go back to get the camera roll shit? Dogs are known as great lawyers. Hey, y'all. Lotta! Wait up a sec. We got bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! This is them. Take a look. Wait. See? See? He's shooting him with that pistol. It looks like that. Yes. But you can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But, you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. How would you not remember that? Also, I'm gonna be honest, now that I think about it, I'm not so sure that I buy her story about wanting to take pictures of meteors. Again, the sound thing doesn't make sense. I think she's trying to get Gordy, their Lake Gordy equivalent of the Loch Ness Monster. And that's why they're doing it based on sound. They're hoping to get a picture of Gordy and she's just too embarrassed to admit it, so she made up a thing about seeing meteors, because sound and meteors, that just doesn't make fucking sense to me. Anyway. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? You could also tell me. I reckon so. What's that? Now don't y'all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Wait, Lotta! What? Can't y'all see I'm kinda busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. That's not what that means. That's not what that means at all. That just means you're on the side of the truth. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Being on the side of justice doesn't just mean getting a guilty verdict. It means getting a guilty verdict on the correct person and not putting the wrong people behind bars, because that is injustice. Lotta, don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or is that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn. He left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Okay. Yep. I keep fidgeting with a thing and I drop it. Looks like the police have given up their interviewing. Hey! Santa? I kept looking for you in Resident Evil 8 every time I heard a noise upstairs. Turns out he was here looking for Gordy the whole time. Ah! Nick! I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick? You know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Oh God, is this Larry? Is this Larry Butts? Yep, there it is. Larry! Wouldn't the camera face upwards if you wanted to take a picture of asteroids which are in the sky and space to be... Yes. Yes. Absolutely fucking yes. Absolutely, that's how it would go. But Larry! What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. Our girl Kianse deserves the best. Kianse? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Kianse's a fine, fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume? She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not your... Oh, God. Larry, stop. Stop it, Larry. I have a feeling he falls for like every woman ever. Not my... What? No, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Fey. I'm the little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick. Must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh? Sounds great. Oh, I fucking just can't. Yeah, Mandy, I feel like you'd enjoy it. It's so over the fucking top. Don't worry, Maya. He's not listening. No shit. Hey, Larry, there was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Kianse, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Saw that coming. Oof. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just... Kianse's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. Model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh. Neat. The defense is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Yeah, I'm guessing this is high school or uni friends. Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder? Huh, you know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? You know what? I'm gonna go with high school. I don't think it can be a uni friend because Wright and Larry wouldn't have gone to law school together because Larry's not in law. So if the three of them know each other, it must be high school. Assuming it's a school thing, but I'm guessing it's a school thing. Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. Oh, grade school. Fair enough. What? Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs. Ouch. The samurai thing was Kianse's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake. What with the big news? The big news? Yeah, Gordy. Gordy? Amazing. Just fucking amazing. So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time. Wow. I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow! Wait, you said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? Oh my god. Sorry, give me a moment. My brain just committed suicide. Hold on. I just... Prosecuting attorney. Proboscis on his knee. On his knee. Attorney on his... No. Just no. The fuck. No. He's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh. Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who are unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about a man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick? Nick? What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here, in this very lake. A giant, mysterious monster! Gordy! Monster? Yeah! Check it out! This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo! Wow, it's really real. No, that's not, no. No, Maya, no! Nick, a monster! A real monster! Yeah. It's probably just a log or something. Right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Really? Everybody in this game is just a bunch of idiots. Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. $1 million? Grow up, Larry. Right, so... something slipping into the water after an explosion. Could that possibly be a gunshot killing a body that falls into the lake? Alright, anything over here finally? Nope. Alright. Let's go see Edgy. Tim. Step up and eat the sabrite. What? I still can't talk to Edgeworth? Not a gumshoe in sight. If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently, an important witness turned up. He'll be in there a while. Lot of heart. It has to be. Uh-oh. What is this thing? Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I'll get him a signed mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department if it's the last thing I do. Good luck. Okay, well, that was fruitful. What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey! I remember now. This guy. He's a lawyer that was at that office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait. You mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. Well, hold on. Does she have any other information about him? No. Oh, God. Okay, I need to stretch my leg for a minute here, so I am going to do like a 5-minute tea break, get some more tea, go to the bathroom. I'll be back. I'll put a timer up and, yeah, I will see you guys soon. Let me get a timer going here. And, yeah. All right, BRB. Yeah, all right. Thank you guys for being patient on that. Got some tea, got to stretch my leg a little bit. That was helpful. Yes. Second here while I get some last second aided my end. Okay, how are you guys doing? I know, I'm sorry, Tim. I made you wait far too long. I feel you on that. I have probably high anxiety is probably what it is. Not like generalized anxiety or social, although I don't know. You know, I've been wanting to see people again, but fuck. Anxiety just kicks in and I'm just not able to reach out to people to be like, hey, we haven't talked in forever and I want to see you. And I'm struggling with that. I keep feeling like, oh God, I've been a terrible friend. I haven't said anything in forever and now I'm interrupting. Like, I don't know. Like, it just, Yeah. I feel you on that. Okay, I am committing to this. Andy, I will reach out to you. Tim, you've lost 50 years of your life. I'm sorry. Apparently time dilation is in high effect here. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Let's get back to this game. Best kind of friendships can pick up where they left off. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much that makes things easier for me. I really appreciate that. All right. So, right. We were about to go to Grossberg Law Offices. All right, let's go. Grossberg Law Offices. Ahem! There he is! I recognize that throat clear, that overly dramatic. Oh, Phoenix said the same thing. That old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You're Mia's something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes, Phoenix right. Aha! And you're Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown! You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? It takes me back! The days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, sir. Yes, I beg your pardon. Of course, you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Well, allegedly. Hold on. Someone was shot with a pistol and they think it was Miles Edgeworth. That's how you should say that. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. I guess he hadn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Old, bitter desserts. Really? Is that all the fucking information I'm gonna get out of him? What is this? That looks new. Is it not? A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made out of solid gold. Even I can tell when someone's got money to burn. We should put things on our client's table too. Not really into smoking. We could put out candy or gum. Classy. Oh, yeah. So, was there any point in coming here at all? An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. I think our Charlie is cuter. Right. He's a really cute plant. What? books can be cute. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. Well then, let's take them back to our office. He won't miss them. We don't need them. Then can we take that wooden bear? It is kind of cute. You know, having books on display does serve a purpose. So like for me, for example, I enjoy reading ebooks and audiobooks. Paper books, hardcover books, like sure, like yeah, they're great. But sitting down with them, carrying around, it's inconvenient as fuck. I prefer reading an ebook on my phone or listening to an audiobook in the car. Those are my favorite ways to get through books. And Jesus Christ, when I was doing that a lot, I got through so many fucking books. But there is something nice about having a physical book on the bookshelf or on display or something. Because even if you're not reading it in the physical book, having it there is a nice visual reminder of whatever it was you were learning in that book. That aspect I really appreciate about physical books, that you can't really replicate with an ebook or with an audiobook. That's like the one advantage it has. I just prefer the other advantages the other things have that actually give me the things. Well, sure, it makes you look smart. I don't really care about looking smart. I love learning shit. Like in my, hold on. In my phone alone, I have I don't know the exact number here. Oh, here we go. In my phone alone, I have 517 books, and I've read like 90% of them. I don't have any fancy display for anything, but oh, and then I also have audiobooks, which, how many of those? How many? I have 86 audiobooks, of those of which I've also listened to like 90% of them. Having the physical books there, like if they were displayed, would be a nice way to like keep top of mind, like visual reminders of the things that I learned in those books, or the principles there, or the whatever the hell. So that is one thing that I wish I had more physical books that I've read about. But I mean, I can always look it up. It's just, it's not always top of mind. It's just stuff that something jogs my memory, like, oh, hey, I know about that, or whatever. But yeah, either way, I fucking love books. But fuck, over the last year, it has been a bitch trying to get myself to read. Like, I want to, and I have more books that I want to. Like, even right here, like right next to here, I have some physical books that I've been grabbing because it's been a pandemic and I've been What the fuck? Nope, stop. Sorry, TV turned on. But like, I've got this book, I've got like 8 more books right here that I keep meaning to read, and I'm hoping that by having them right next to my desk, that'll be enough to get myself to sit down and read them, but nope, just can't get my brain to want to sit down and do the thing, so whatever. Anyway, enough with the random fucking tangent. Back to the game. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Hey, Nick, I want a desk like that in our office, too. I don't know. I don't think I'm ready to sit at a desk like that yet. Huh? I meant for me! You'd better start saving your allowance, then. Damn. And today's news person. Oh, Jesus. So why am I here? I can't present that one guy's identity. So this is the moment the crime took place, eh? Yes. You can't really say for sure that's Edgeworth. I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Not sure at all. My apologies. I'm not sure I can help you with that. Yeah, figured not. Okay. Need help? Let me visit a couple things yet. Just to make sure I'm not missing anything. And if I end up cycling through everything, then yes. Yeah, Larry, you're... I'd be shocked if you were ever help on anything, ever. I'm sure they'll write it in at some point. I think anything's... Oh, nothing I'm missing on that. Oh, I can check this again? An expensive-looking camera faces the lake. Next to it is a large microphone and a blue plastic sheet. Looks like a computer is attached to the camera. Well, then can we fucking check the computer? Apparently not. Alright. Fuck. Okay, yeah, Tim, I will definitely take that hint right now because I have no fucking idea why I can't move forward on anything. Present the autopsy report to Grossberg? Oh, I was going to do that, but then I was like, oh, well, he wasn't helpful on anything else, so why would he be helpful on this? And so I didn't. I'm kind of mad that I stopped just short of that. Oh, right. That's where the victim's photo is. Right. I was wondering why I couldn't just show him the profiles, but no, his picture's in the autopsy. Right. God damn it. Strange. It feels as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah! Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond, Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond? And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Bullet to the heart. Who is this Hammond guy, anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes, the DL6 incident. DL6? Why does that sound so familiar? Isn't that what Mia's case was? Maya's older sister? Perhaps you remember? I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. The DL6 incident, yes, happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent. No, he was declared not guilty. There's a difference. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes. Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please, don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. Oh, shit! Well, that gives him motive. That's gonna look bad for him. What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait. This is a photograph of my mother. Misty Fey's photo added to the wall. Wow. Wow. All right. Well, time to go talk to Edgy. Oh. He's really good when your throat is sore. Sore from doing a bunch of crazy fucking voices. not a voice actor, so, you know. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, right? You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like and I will answer to the best of my abilities. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes, he was shot and killed, and I saw it all. Oh. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. Yeah, that would be trauma. Your brain is blocking it out to protect you. Whether it serves you or not, still. But that's what it's doing. It's trying to be effective in its defense. In any case, a suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder? Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end? The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago. On December 28th. December 28th? The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case statute of limitations runs out, legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth, who was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. Poor Edgeworth. He's definitely got, some complex trauma wrapped up in all this. But I don't exactly... I really thought I'd get more out of this conversation. What's going on here? What's wrong, detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? Lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? Fuck yes, I am. No, sir. Fuck yeah. Yeah, Detective Gumshoe. The fuck you doing? Woo. All right. So, what did Miss Hart say? She said she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol. What? She even had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw it too. But you really can't tell from the photo who it is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but it'll let us see who's who. She can do that? Okay, so there's going to be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Just great. In any case, she's going to be the one testifying tomorrow. Huh. What happened to the other witness? Well, apparently there was a cancellation. Cancellation? I have a feeling that whoever the prosecuting attorney is going to be in this case, that they're going to be the one that steals the entire show. That they're going to be some over-the-top character that... I don't know. I just feel like they're going to dominate shit. Because so far, no one has talked about the prosecuting attorney. This is just some big mystery that they're not even acknowledging as a mystery. This feels like some grandiose plot twist in the making. I'm afraid tomorrow is going to be life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness who said she saw the very moment of the murder. We got a photo taken when the shot rang out. I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. But wait, what did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's gotta be something I overlooked. It sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file the paperwork. But you still got time, pal! Go talk to him again. For me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him. Please! I know you're the only one who can do it, pal. You're the only one who can save Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Well, nope, can't do that. All right. What am I to do? Well, what should we do? The police have pretty much made up their minds that Mr. Edgeworth did it. Mr. Edgeworth won't tell us anything. Guess we could go look for clues down by the lake. But I already did that. That's old. That's old. That's old. Okay, fine. Need a hint? One sec. Ah! Wrong place. The hell? Okay, hold on. Nope, can't examine the door, so I can't go inside. Yeah. Oh, wait. I can go to the law office thing. There it is. Nope. Okay, yes, I'll take that hint. Because, fuck me. All right. Nothing seems to have anything. Oh, thank you. Thinking automatically at 12:15. Okay. All right. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, right? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. Wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know! You want us to defend you! Yes. Will you? Nope! Haha! Fuck you, bitch! I'm kidding. Of course we will. Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Woohoo! Well, I guess we should. What's that? Earthquake! Nick! It's a big one! Wah! It's calming down. Ooh, that was scary. The fuck? I don't feel like that was an earthquake. There's probably some weird big giant construction thing. Why would they have a random fucking earthquake in this game? Huh. Where's Edgeworth? There. He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. Sad! Heard of running, but curling up in a ball? Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Edgeworth has got some serious traumas. Damn. I mean, makes sense. And I wonder what the earthquake one is about. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal! Glad I waited to the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Finally. Hey! You guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little, now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm going to go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later! I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Understand his trauma after the case, it's pretty sad. I bet. I see why this is your favorite case. This is really well done and set up. I like this. And again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. To be continued. All right. What time is it? Oh, I can keep going. Yes, on to the trial. My favorite parts. The trials really are my favorite parts of this game. Like, the investigating is fun, sure, but I really prefer the battle of wits. With your second favorite prosecutor. I'm really curious who this prosecutor is going to be. Because I really think it is going to be some sort of a plot twist, like a major character that we didn't know is major, but they just have some sort of background connection to something. Background connection either to Phoenix, Maya, or Edgeworth. I don't think they'll have a connection to any of the other characters. I'm guessing it'll be a connection to one of those three. And yeah, I'm guessing this is going to be some like anime smart protagonist level character. Like one of those just like genius level people. Let's find out! Karma? That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? You know what, Mr. Edgeworth? I haven't lost any of my 3 cases either, herpader. He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Edgeworth, that sounds really familiar. Did you learn from him? Is this a mentor of yours? Because that sounds like your mantra there, sir. Until you got, gasp, feelings. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. Precisely, Phoenix. Humph. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. I was just thinking that same shit. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. That sounds like a mentor to me, or professor, or something. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. You're really building him up. So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. I don't think so, Maya. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia... Maya? Uh-huh? We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh... I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. I'm super curious about this Von Karma. And I think my prediction was basically in line with what the game ended up doing. I didn't know it was specifically going to be that, but I knew it was going to be something roughly like that. Or I figured. Oh, what an interesting looking vampire-like character. The fuck? Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, nice. The game is just delaying the visual as much as possible. Wow. He looks like a count or like a lord. Like one of those like old classic landowners who just has like a lord title. Huh. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Jesus. Right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I called the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident, now! Yes, sir! Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. 2 shots? Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map added to the court record. Testify to the court about the arrest. Now! Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes? Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not! Fascinating. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now! Fuck this guy. He's so demanding. You received a call from a man? Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Holy fuck, his voice. He sounds like Corpse, except not as cool. That woman and the man who called in the reports are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping. A lot of heart. What happened next, detective? Give him a chance? I am giving him a chance. I just don't like the narcissism. I can't stand narcissistic shit. Like, at all. Oh, man. How long was it between receiving the reports and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. I shouldn't say narcissism. He's more arrogant. But I don't like arrogance either. Our motto for the month is, get there quick. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. What? So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. He really keeps things moving along, huh? What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Yeah, I knew that was going to be an objection. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. Now. Oh, right. I already read that. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Oh, God. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Active Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue, now! Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. It was shot through the heart, fatally. Wait. A single bullet? But they said there was 2 gunshots, it was shot through the heart, and it was on the boat. If you're on a boat that small, like a fucking rowboat, and you're 2 feet away, why would you have to fire twice? Why would you miss the first shot? At least the first shot. Maybe he missed the second one. But Why would you miss a shot at that range? That doesn't make sense. That to me sounds like it was someone did the shot that was not on the boat. But they were like aiming over the lake. Unless whoever was on the boat was a really, really shitty shot, or like the water rowing or whatever threw him off. Still, that's weird. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bones, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, the court accepts his bullet into evidence. 22 caliber pistol. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? Pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. What about the pistol made its decisive evidence? He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Why would Edgeworth not tell me this? Order! Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Tim, you're looking sus again. You're back on Phoenix Wright. I see you. Wait, you said too much. Oh. Tim, you're looking mighty sus there. Mighty sus. Hold on. The murder weapon fired 3 times. Okay, hold on. What? 1 bullet landed, 2 sounds of a gun, and the weapon was fired 3 times? 2 gunshots, 3 times fired, 1 bullet entered the body. Literally everything is contradicting each other. That doesn't make any sense. Was there any gunshot residue on Edgeworth's hands? Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick, what does he mean, ballistic marking? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, it's glaring at me. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ahem. Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints, see which gun fired the shot. Actually, fireprints would probably be a good name for that. I misspoke, but maybe that's even better. Hi, Link. Hi, buddy. What a good puppers. How you doing? It's quite accurate. Hi, dog. Oh, Jesus Christ. You are just such an attention. Know that? Know that? You're so needy. Look at you being all needy. Okay, what are you doing? Oh, God. No. Off. Good boy. Yeah, oh, God. Oh God, he came back. It was a fake out. All right, Loki, off. All right, good boy. All right, anyway, it's quite accurate, indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. No shit. Well, Judge, say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge! Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now! Wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man! Yes! What the fuck is this guy? This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Yeah, no shit. What the fuck? What the fucking fuck? Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon? And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that person was the man in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. And the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh. How am I gonna convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry, it's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? Oh, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is gonna run out. Really? Whoa! Right! Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Sorry. Whoops. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Well, Miss Lotta Hart, take the stand. Sorry, 1 second. Oh, my eyes are tired. Give me Okay. Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university. That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. Tim, I'm curious. What do you like about this character? Like, what makes you like this character so much? I'm curious. Because I like Edgeworth. But I mean, this guy's interesting, but I can't say, like, I like him. Like how Capcom made him. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. It was Christmas Eve. Oh, right. It was Christmas Eve. Just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw 2 gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. See, that's what I mean. Like, what? When Edgeworth was like, I heard a gunshot nearby. I thought he killed himself. I'm guessing someone like sniper shot or sharpshooter shot from the beach or another boat or something. I see. But his mood is why he's number 2. Edgeworth is your fave. Yeah, I like Edgeworth a lot. I do. But yeah, I think someone shot from the lake, and that's why there's so many shots. And there is likely another gun in that boat planted or something where Edgeworth picked it up in horror or in shock or something, and that's how his fingerprints got on it. So he did a dumb by picking it up. All right, Tim, I hear you. I hear you. Enough, huh? Judge, he happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have the order immediately. As the witness terrified, she looked at the lake when... Did I say terrified? I meant testified. She looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So, the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order! Order! Order. I will have order. Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or, do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then, I will have you held in contempt of court. That's not how that works! Nick, contempt? Contempt of court. You know. Yes, I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? I think there was. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, got a bad feeling about this. Tim. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Since when is there not a right to... What? What? This judge is so easily manipulated. Holy shit. It was Christmas. Oh, right. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find contradictions, but really, I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. Oh, she was lying. Did you see that? Did you see that? Her whole shrinking up, hiding, going behind there, like, when you're looking to see if someone's lying, you don't want to look for any one clue. You want to look for clusters of indications of deception, right? So, just because you can tell someone's lying, or at least just because you can tell there's deception there, doesn't mean you know what the deception is, right? You look for clusters of the behavior, what they seem to be gathered around, and then you can infer things from there, and you can go in. But yeah, she was clearly lying about that. I don't even remember what she was lying about. Oh, right, the research. There's no way she's looking at meteors and shit. Oh, interesting. The second game changes that. Huh, okay. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? What does the witness's motive in the camping by the lake have to do with the case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. He sustained his own objection. What the fuck? What? Wait now, I'm the one who says that. Well then say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. I just can't. So, you weren't looking at the lake at that time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. I saw that too. Especially the speed of the text. His speech pattern was very quick there. Were you watching the very moment of the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. On karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Oh, great. Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. What? No, but I hadn't... It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in a testimony worth noting. But, Your Honor, you keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-huh. Nick? Lada's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But, if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that? It was me. Maya. Is something wrong? You need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lada Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lada! Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea, treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him. I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. What? He is in contempt of court and must leave. No. Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong! What? Did you hear what Mrs. Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and now I have a right to cross-examine her again. Well played. Order! Order! You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. And if you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well, Maya Fey. You will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. This is such an interesting case. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Okay. That's it? Uh-oh, I don't know if I can find anything, but I can't squander Maya's efforts either. I guess that's the only thing? Well, let's press. Well, what about the other man? You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness testimony. We'll find it, if you can. Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty. Oh, shit. Wow. Man, that's it? I don't know if I can find anything in that. I can't squander Maya's efforts either. I mean, I know what to present. I just wanted to see what would come from pressing, and apparently a fucking penalty. God damn, the game's anteing up! Objection! Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photo. Look at this photograph! Who knew there'd be a Nickelback reference in this game? The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? What? Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please. What? He just admits that? Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart. What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I couldn't. I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. Finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. You're right. It was a cold night, and the fog was thick as grits. So, once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. binoculars would help with the fog. Would you just be zooming in on the fog? You used binoculars? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. Okay. Whole night in the mist. Once I finished setting up my camera, I got back to... Still, I brought my binoculars with me. Where are said binoculars? Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? And a student that's researching this would definitely know the difference between those things. I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? I'm willing to bet she was taking pictures of Gordy, or trying to capture photos of Gordy. And she doesn't want to come off sounding like a nut or something, so she's claiming it's meteors instead. And that's perjury, so we can discredit her. The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Fuck yeah, I do! This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear you. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Can't be because this. Can I use the same evidence twice? And especially twice in a row? Because this would contradict that. If it was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower, it would have not caught a picture of a boat on a goddamn lake. Meteor showers are way up high, and boat is on the horizon. Or actually below the horizon sometimes. So there's no fucking way. You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. Says who? Take a look at this photograph. God damn it, I keep thinking of Nickelback. This was taken on an automatic setting, was it not? Yeah, that's right. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Mrs. Hart. But as this photograph clearly shows, the camera was pointed directly at the lake. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Also, the sound thing doesn't make sense if it's for shooting stars. Well, then, what exactly was she photographing? Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? This right here. Take that! Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy. Ah, the sighting at Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I don't know that I have proof of that. We can infer that from the direction this was going. We'd also have to check with asteroid belt thing. You don't just go on a random night to photograph shooting stars. You would want to do it on a night where there's a meteor shower. And we don't even know that there was a meteor shower that night. That's right, Tim. That's exactly what I was singing in my head. I love it. Well, guess who's on my lap again? All right. Stop it, Loki. Jesus. Stop knocking into everything. You excitable fucking giant. Doggo. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up, you mischievous fuck? Down, 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 down. Thank you. Okay. What about the Gordy? What? What do you mean, what about the Gordy? This? I just did that. Loki! I'm not playing right now. Let's see you prove. I have the proof. I mean, it's the fact that it's when a noise is detected, right? You're not gonna hear noise from meteor shit. So, that? I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster? Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad. I mean, like, that was the same concern I voiced earlier, so, I mean, it makes sense. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article... No! Fuck! You know, Tim, I am not set up to take photographs when there's a loud sound. So that was a very poor example of this case. But I applaud your attempt. Jesus Christ. Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Oh, there goes a camera roll. Oop. I see. Order, order, I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. Except it does, because you didn't see anything, because of the fog, and because of the delay. You were in the car when the thing went off, when the noise was going, so you went out to see things afterwards. You didn't witness shit. Getting over it? Oh man, I would love to do Getting Over It again. I'll have to have like a stream where I revisit that game. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it, but what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right. Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. I mean, you committed perjury. multiple times here. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. She fucking lied about her identity too? How is this? Discredit this fucking witness. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm an investigative photographer. And how can we trust you there? Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. It has to do with her credibility. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something. I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Is there a contradiction? Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You sure seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first. Ha ha! Very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright? There is no problem with the testimony this time. We will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. What the fuck kind of court is this? This is seriously guilty till proven innocent shit, and it's insane. All right, let's see here. Hold on. What do I have on hand? Map. Okay. Whew. That's not all you were hiding, because you were looking at the fucking thing. I heard the bang. Looked right straight out at me. Fired 3 times. Okay. There wasn't much else. Then I saw the flash. I heard another gunshot. I guess we're gonna go with the fact she only said 2 when it was 3. Objection! Oh shit. God damn it. No, wait, I didn't mean to press that. Fuck. What? Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so. Nope. The lake was smooth as glass and nobody was on the shore neither. But there's woods. Saying no one was in the woods? I'd better find some sort of contradiction to this testimony. Won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Does that mean I can press on shit? I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swimming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah! Second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually, Mr. Bright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. Whatever you say, Von Karma, I know you told her to keep quiet. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know. It's as if she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there. Kinda doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. I was wondering that same shit. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness! Continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. I don't understand! What am I trying to catch here? Like, I have things that I can point out in my head, but none of them translate well to the game's limited choices. I'm just gonna press on everything just to get some more details. Then what manner of person are you? Not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything. An investigative photographer. Yep, you get your photo and sell it to the press. That kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year, and guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. A UFO? You know, an undefined flying object. A UFO. Oh. That's when I had a sort of revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Agreed, Phoenix. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah! They even had him up on the TV! Not sure that appearing on the local news Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot at sight on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of him in a newspaper. For real. Mr. Wright. This is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, sir. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera on. Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. And analyzes every sound it picks up. And when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So how many, I was just about to say, shouldn't there be more pictures? So how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night. But that's all I was hiding. See, what the hell? I don't really know. Huh. I'm feeling sketchy about reusing the same evidence. That's what feels right, though. I'm strongly considering reusing a newspaper article at this point. I'll try it. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? Okay, that was right. Okay, so apparently I can reuse evidence back to back multiple times. And so that means anything can really be used at any time. And I can't just automatically assume I'm wrong if I'm repeating something in a row. So that's fun. That makes this a little bit more difficult, but at least I know that I can do that and I don't have to like just auto question myself whenever I have that instinct. What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Agreed. Order. Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat for hours. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy. That's what you were doing. Well, now that you all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. Which is also why she wouldn't know if anyone was on the shoreline. Rest my case. I wasn't fibbing, really. Yeah, you was. I thought, you know, I could be witness to a murder and all. You're right, you weren't fibbing. You were just straight up fucking lying. Someone's life on the line. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But, hey! You got the photograph. You got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Uh-oh. Witness. That's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she gonna say? She took the photo and... What? Wait a sec. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. Oh, shit! She got a photo of the victim pointing a gun at Edgeworth, didn't she? The photo shows the reverse once you enlarge it. And then someone from off the side of the lake sniped him. And then Edgeworth picked up the gun in shock, and hence his fingerprints are on it. All right, we've solved the case. Time to go home, guys. Which is kind of what I suspected before. I just didn't think the picture would caught the reverse. That's new. That's a new thought. And I'm guessing that's it. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. Someone sniped him? So, not necessarily, it doesn't have to be a sniper. But, I mean, someone sniped him with a pistol. I'm just saying sniped as in long range, shot him from the shore. For whatever reason, I have no idea. I have no idea who. But the gun was pointed at Edgeworth, and then someone from shoreside fired. And that's it. That's what happened. I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. They got some accuracy. I mean, yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. It'd be like a sharpshooter. But, I mean, I don't know what else. Unless someone was in the lake or someone from another boat or... No, the body fell in the lake. Are we clear that we only heard one body go in the... Like, I don't know. Something nearby shot the fucker and it wasn't Edgeworth. And I'm thinking of something along those lines. It doesn't necessarily have to be from the shoreline, but something like that happened. They might have even been aiming for Edgeworth. I have no idea, but you know. Do they have the body? That's a good question. That's a very good question. Found in the victim's body. Yes, they have the body. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement. Make her show the enlargement. Let's go! Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Wait, look at the bullet again? What are you talking about? Found in the victim's body, the ballistic markings match the murder weapon's barrel. Yes, that's why I say it doesn't have to be a sniper. I am slightly confused as to how Edgeworth's fingerprints got on that particular weapon, because if he picked up the one in the boat, unless the weapon misfired, that could be possible too. But that seems weird. He did say that he almost thought the dude committed suicide and it was somewhere nearby. I don't, but yeah, the ballistics matching that gun wouldn't have the ballistics matching a different gun off to the side. So that's the one piece that I don't understand and I haven't quite figured out yet. But I think we're about to see the enlargement, and I think that enlargement is going to show the reverse circumstance. Objection. Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool. Dave, tell me a joke. I'm sorry. I'm not a comedian. I'm a person who happens to be funny sometimes. Let's see. What do you use to count cows, Tim? Try to be Bo Burnham? Oh man, I wish I had the genius of Bo Burnham. What do you use to count cows, Tim? This is gonna be so cringy. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? When you first saw his name, you thought it was Bo Burnham. Oh, yeah, no, it's not Bo Burnham. It's Bo Burnham. Bo Burnham. Burnham. I'm burning him. And you use a calculator. But, okay, go ahead and click off the stream now. I understand. I understand. But I blamed him. He made me do it. Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. Tim, you dick. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. Yeah, I told you, I don't do jokes. I'm much better at, like, free association. I'm better at, like, witty responses and retorts. I don't write jokes. It's your fault, Tim. It's your fault. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. Still cannot see who is firing in this. I can't even see hairstyle, which is what I was looking for. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Okay, 12:15. Hold on. Was the other one also at 12:15, or was it at 12:10? Why would there be a 5-minute difference? Happy now, Mr. Wright? Wait, this replaced the other photo? Oh, right, it's enlarged, so of course it would be at the same time. Why doesn't he want this? Why was he trying to block it? Look at the gun in the court record. Yeah, I see. The person in the photo is left-handed. Bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Okay. Okay. That is compelling. Oh, and you just said that. Ah, yeah. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. But you requested she show the other one? Or did I show the other one? No. I don't fucking know. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. No! God damn it. And I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo. Somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Okay, well, I know what I want to point out. The thing I want to point out is the contradiction between the enlargement and additional evidence. I'm gonna do this. Wait! Your Honor, this evidence. I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence. Indeed. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence, but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing our steps. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Okay, let's object to the enlargement. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. Oh, right, other button. Nintendo, you're weird. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. No, not Nintendo, Capcom. I mean, sure. All right, fine. Capcom. You're right. Although, to be fair, if we think of these buttons as, well, fuck it. That's too much for this. All right. That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. It's Capcom's mapping. No, you're right. I concede the point, Tim. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? I don't know, but I don't need to fucking prove someone else did it to prove Edgeworth didn't. So, you got your verdict of not guilty right fucking there. Just because you don't know who else did it doesn't mean you just scapegoat a person that we clearly know didn't do it. The fuck is this kangaroo court? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? I'm gonna go with the victim himself. There is only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order! Order! So, you are saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet! There is no way it could have been suicide. Fair enough, but there's also no way that it was Edgeworth. Order, order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Oh, look! Another updated autopsy report. Fuck you, Capcom! What if the victim is still alive? I mean... I'm trying to think of how that could be. Because if the bullet came from the victim's body, are there 2 different victims? Are there 2 different gunshot victims? This one's dead, but the other person is still alive? Is just a framed death? I mean, that's entirely possible. But no, the boat shop was not being ran. Loki, leave it. Lay down. Boy. All right. I see. Very well. Allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. Bullshit. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for the trial for the day. The court orders the defense and prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood. Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. He is annoyed. You guys see that shadow? I think the dog just walked right in front of the floodlight. Whew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, that's because you don't get declared innocent, you get declared not guilty. Those are very different declarations. It's a ghost! Not a ghost. Not a ghost. Well, yeah, but... This is not a Slappy! Oh, it was just Slappy entering the stream. See? Now we know what's going on. Grateful to be immortal, because being immortal would fucking suck. What happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to go check on Maya. Oh. Right. What? tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? I requisitioned a transcript of Lada's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooters, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Lada's disposition added to the court record. All right, to be continued. And I'm gonna say that same thing too. Tim, you're immortal? You're an alien, huh? Well, enjoy being alien, but I'm sorry for your immortality. That's gonna suck. I feel so bad if you're an immortal. I'm so sorry, Tim. Ah, tragic. All right, let's save a bunch of shit. Oh, well, apparently now I have 3 save files. You can mod so many streams. Ending the stream because you showed up. No, not at all. I wish you would have made it earlier. I love having you here. No, not doing that at all. It's just I'm a little tired and I need to grab some food, and this is slightly exhausting. And I know how long of a journey I'm gonna go on next. And to me, it makes sense to do investigation and court back to back. That way everybody's on the same page and they know what's going on. So for me, it makes sense to condense it a bit. Oh, I know you're joking. I know. But I figure it's worth an actual explanation. But yeah, no, to me, I can't handle the mental load of yet another day of investigation and another day of trial, and I'd rather do them on the same day if possible. So yeah, I'm gonna end the game here. So that is that, but thank you for showing up anyway, Slappy. Slappy, when is the next? Oh, right, I realize, if I remember right, you're dealing with some stuff in check, so that might be an unfair question. All right. Yes. Anyway. Now I lost my train of thought. Whatever. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good one. I added a thing to Dave Reacts where I welcome some more stuff regarding communication stuff to see if I can be helpful and weigh in on that. So if you guys have situations or things that you want to explain and see if I can react to them here or offer help, that's also a thing. Tim, what game are you saying I should play? Sounds good. I will shoot you a message. After the stream, I'll shoot you a message. So, in a few minutes here. Feel free to get back whenever it's convenient. No pressure. I'm gonna give Tim a couple more seconds here to say what game I should play. And then I'm gonna close down the stream. Walking Dead VR. Getting over it. Most important, Tattletale. Tim, you're a bitch. I'm never touching Tattletale again. That game fucked me the fuck up. Just fuck no. Fuck those evil little Furby bitches. Walking Dead VR, I'm gonna mess with. I'm gonna see how I can get that to go on the stream. Getting over it, I have no problem revisiting that. That'd be fun. I do have it. I do have Walking Dead VR. It's just a pain in the ass to try to get the VR to work with the stream. So I will be doing that. I'll look into it. I'll mess with it. Tattletale? I don't care that I have Tattletale. I'm never opening that game again. Fuck that game. Fuck that fucking game. Fuck no. Maybe I'll have like a guest on the stream or something and we'll have them play it. I don't fucking know. But yeah, no, fuck that game. Just no. That game fucked me up more than Outlast did. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a night. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. What is today? Thursday? So I may be streaming tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure on that. So I may see you guys next week. Just as a heads up. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Thank you for being here. If you're new here, feel free to shoot a follow if this looks like something you want to keep up on. And for all of you that have been here, thank you for being here. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Adios!